So, I am 34M, I'm married, and I own a home with my wife, 26F, in Los Angeles. My younger brother is 32M, and he has never lived on his own. He lived with my dad until around 24, then moved into his girlfriend's parents' house until he was about 28. They broke up, so my dad gifted him a condo above his business. He got a ton of free passes from my dad. He trashed the condo, didn't take care of anything, and my dad finally decided to retire and sell it because he couldn't take it anymore. My brother is also on his third car, all bought by our grandfather. About 3 to 4 months ago, when he got kicked out, he came to our door begging. I knew exactly how it would go. I told him he had 1 month to get his shit together, but I kept caving. My wife is an actress, and she only books about once every 6 months. She does auditions, classes daily for an hour or two, and she mostly does housewife stuff. I told him right away that she was not doing any of that for him. I don't care if he's working 5 jobs, he's doing his own laundry, cleaning, and cooking. Of course, he left messes everywhere, threw his laundry on the floor, and argued that he works full-time and she doesn't. I was like, this is her home? Then when I told him he'd have to pay bills after 2 months, he got mad and said she doesn't pay bills. She is my wife and she takes care of our home. Anytime I told him to stop creating extra work for her, he would say, she's a housewife, she's doing it for you, so I don't understand why she can't for me. He even asked why I get my laundry done and meals cooked, but he doesn't, even though he works as much as me. It drove me crazy. He would also make loud noises while my wife was in auditions, which was incredibly frustrating for her. Not even accidental, like screaming during a sports game 5 seconds after we told him she was going on Zoom. That was one of my breaking points. She has dedicated her whole life to this since she was like 9. When I started making good money, the first thing I was excited about was that she could focus on her dreams. She finally got a good agent, her auditions are huge, and she is on cloud 9. But as soon as he moved in, she started getting stressed. One of the main issues is that he works nights, meaning he was home all day while I was at work. If she asked him to be quiet, he didn't care. He said he didn't consider acting a career and didn't think she'd make it, so he didn't feel the need to care. As if her success or failure somehow changed the fact that this is her home and her dream. If I was home and told him to shut up, he would. But during the day, he didn't listen to her and made her cry. That was the day I told him to get out. He has had enough free passes. It's time for him to grow up. My other brothers got mad and said I'm heartless because he's struggling mentally. But he has been struggling mentally since he was 16 and has never once attempted therapy, medication, or anything. He just cries and relies on everyone to do everything for him.